Hello everyone, we're here live at Richmond Raceway for race number 10, Bolt GNS Series qualifying right way now, open qualifying for tonight's race, and Rod Ayers so far on pole position, about 45 seconds left. If anyone else can beat his lap time of 51.463. Currently in second is Casey Ellis. Qualifying almost wrapping up shortly. Casey Ellis in the pit lane right now, so he's not going to be able to get another lap in. But Pacey Wagen currently on the racetrack, currently our points leader in third also. Gonna try one more time to get a lap in. 10 seconds left in qualifying. Ayers was fastest in practice also. Be carrying himself also to qualifying, but qualifying now has wrapped up. Everyone getting their final laps in. Simwear goes up to fifth. Big was Pacey Wagen off of turn 4, get a bit loose. The spin across the line, he not go quicker. Flowers gets back up to top 5 and jumps Tristan Bayer at 5th spot. Rod Ayers be on pole position here tonight at Richmond, as actually Tristan Bayer just beat his lap time across the line. His qualifying wrapping up. Tristan Bayer will be on pole position here tonight. Goes from all the way down in the 6th place to first on the last lap. I believe that is Tristan Bayer's first pole of the season. It comes here in on at Richmond Raceway. Take a quick look at our starting grid here for tonight's 150 lap race. Simwear.com 150 at Richmond. Tristan Bayer going to be on pole position over Rod Ayers, who will be in second. And in third place will be Casey Ellis. Pacey Wagen will be fourth. Greg Pillar in fifth. Bobby Blair is in sixth. Jimmy Minch will round out 7-car field here tonight. Richmond, known for its high tire wear racetrack. Rear tires is going to be very important here tonight. Gotta take care of them. Pretty long race, 150 laps. Expect at least one or two pit stops here. It's 70% fuel, so around 70 laps here on fuel. So I'm guessing a one-stop, maybe two-stop race here tonight if we go green the whole way. Simwear, Rod Ayers on the front row. We're going green this time by. Last week, TJ Trout, Bobby Blowers, and Pacey Wagen put on a heck of a show on the last 10 laps at Darlington. It was one of the best races of the season so far. Let's see if Richmond will compete with that race, but it'll be the third short track on the schedule. We went to Slinger and North Wilkesboro. Pacey Wagen and Bobby Blowers won those two races. Also, they're 1-2 in the points, but they don't have the speed here tonight. It looks like in qualifying or practice, Rod Ayers was fastest in practice and second in qualifying, so he's one to watch out for tonight here at Richmond. We'll see how good he can save those tires. Wagen and Blowers known to be probably the best tire savers in the field. Also, Jimmy Minch did not set qualifying lap, so not sure exactly what his raw speed is, but he's also a pretty good tire saver. Coming off of turn 4. Take the green flag this time by. Green flag is in the air. Tristan Bayer will lead us down to turn 1. Bayer's hands onto the outside of turn 2, gets a bit loose off the exit. But will he clear Bayer down in turn 3 and 4? No, he won't. Still alongside each other off of turn 4. Rodney Ayers is going to lead that lap, and he's going to clear in turn 1. Rodney Ayers, Bayer, and Ellis. 1, 2, 3 for now. Single file out. Pacey Wagen in 4th. Ooh, Bayer very loose off the exit of 2. Gonna spin her around. Let's go bring out the yellow here tonight on lap number 2, our pole sitter. It's got a bit too loose off of turn 2. Maybe those cold tires still not heated up yet. Round he goes. Goes from 2nd to 7th. Got a bit loose. Ayers in front of him also got a bit too loose also. But Bayer just overstepped it a little bit too much on the exit there. We'll see if he comes down to take some tires. They have 4 additional sets for tonight's race, but Ace Wagent driving down pit lane. Others, Bobby Flowers and Jimmy Mensch and Tristan Bayer. Let these guys to top off on fuel. I knew like I mentioned earlier, the numbers gonna be pretty close overall if they can make it on a one-stop race. But see what happens. In the meantime, we'll take a quick break. Be right back with the green flag. As we're back here at Richmond, quick caution to start it off as our pole sitter Tristan Bayer spun it off of turn 4. About to go back green here on lap 7. Pace car get to the hard left turn on the pit lane. Ryan Ayers is going to lead us to the green, chose the inside lane on the restart. Great start from that 17 machine. Easily going to clear Casey Ellis and Jimmy mentioned the turn 1. Side by side for second as Ellis clears for second. Side by side for 4th place on back Tristan Bayer. Greg Pillar on the top side. Got Bobby Flowers and Pacey Wagent behind those drivers. Single file out here for now. See if we have a long green flag run. We had a quick caution, like I said, on lap 2. So see how settled in these drivers are. No drivers took tires there, only fuel only for everyone, and Pacey Wagent topped off once again, so that kind of tells me that they are close on the one stop here if they go green the whole way. We'll see how settled in these guys get and how racy they will get here. Halfway point is around lap 75, so all they gotta do is make it to lap 75 and it will be good for a one-stop race. People are really ripping the top side on 1 and 2. Top side can work here at Richmond, but usually do it if someone's on the inside of you trying to pinch them down or something like that. But Pillar and then we'll off of turn 4, check up Tristan Bayer, and Bobby Flowers is going to go to the inside up to 4th place for him. Go side by side, almost wide here for fourth. Off the exit of turn 2, Pillar. Good job on the outside lane. Not clear quite yet. Flowers is loose off of turn 4. Pillar clears for fourth. Bayer clears for fifth. Top 3 pulled away from the rest of the field, but to Rodney Ayers, Casey Ellis, and Jimmy Mensch. As Flowers and Wajin second to last and in last place right now. Not typically where they're usually at on the racetrack in most cases, but I'm eyeing their time right now. Not being too aggressive, they know they have a long race to go. A lot can happen, especially at a short track like Richmond. Side by side, you for fifth. Simwear up top, Flowers on the bottom. Flowers is very loose off the floor there again. Like a trouble spot for him right now. Still side by side for the top 5 position. Flowers again loose off the exits of these corners. Not able to quite clear number 5 up ahead. Will do so off of 4. Slides his car right in front of him. Clears for 5th now. Going to the inside Pillar for 4th. You get down into turn 1 and 2. Looks like he will for now, but Pillar on the top side, we've seen him crazy run out the exits of these corners, but it's not going to be enough as Flowers officially clears for 4th place now. About 1.5 second gap between him and Jimmy Mensch for 3rd. So far, the top 3 have pretty much stayed together with a few car lengths in between each other, but they have pulled away a big chunk to 4th place by Flowers, and the rest of the field pretty much separated. Ayers continuing to lead every lap so far tonight. Even though Tristan Berry got pole position, he has not led a lap. Ayers just took the race lead on the first lap and hasn't looked back since. So far, so good for him. 21 laps into this race, make it 22. Pretty much slowly closing on Casey Ellis up ahead. See if he can make a move here for 2nd here shortly as he's looking to the outside of the 35 machine. Looking for a crossover move off the exit of turn 2. As the run off of the exit, not enough though to make it happen. There goes the inside lane of Ellis. Ellis hangs on to the outside. Stays in 2nd for now. Minch still continuing trying to work around AC Ellis. Not able to do so yet. Slowly trying to get around him. Tires starting to wear out here. They're around a second slower than their fastest lap time, so tires definitely playing a factor here. 28 laps into the run. After going about 50 laps or so on these tires, as Wajin makes a move for 6th. Still side by side for second place. Wajin not quite able to clear Bayer yet. They're still holding on to the top side, but Casey Ellis closing the gap on Ron Ayers up ahead. Gap down to 3/10 now. Wajin still trying to work his way around Tristan Bayer. Side by side for 6th place. See how good the outside lane is right now. They might hit the outside wall on the entry of turn 1. Still hanging tough on the outside, but up for 2nd though. Jim Mitch still in the back bumper of Casey Ellis. Now looking to the inside lane. Wajin still not able to get around Bayer here for 6th. Outside lane just looking a more dominant lane. Not able to get clear quite yet. Flowers falling back a little bit here from the top 3. Lost about 4/10 since the last time I checked. Gap around 2 seconds now instead of 1.5, 1.6 like it was a few laps ago. Almost able to clear Bayer there, but yeah, you should be able to off of turn 2. Bayer's has a momentum. Ooh, almost got into Wajin there on the right rear off of turn 2. Bayer's get clear for 6. Wajin stays in 7th. Back up the 2nd. Jerry Mitch was able to get around Casey Ellis for that 2nd place position. Now he's chasing down Ron Ayers for the race lead. Mitch looking really strong here in the long run. See what he can do for a race leader. Wajin once again trying to get around Tristan Bayer. He will really send in 1 and 2. Will he be able to make it stick? Yes, he will, but Bayer with a great run on the outside lane. Hangs on for now. He does continue the battle here for 6th and 7th spot. Bobby Bowers and Greg Piller kind of together right now here in 4th and 5th. ACL has kind of lost top 2 for now. Drew Minch and Ron Ayers have really pulled away from Casey Ellis. Gap now about 1 second to him. Top 2. Ooh, it's Bayer hard on the wall there. Off for turn 4. No cautions out for that one. I think he might have just overcorrected there. Side by side with Wygen. Almost got into the right rear Wygen again. We saw it earlier there. Now as he goes. No cautions out for that one as he's going to have to come down pit lane. Take fast payer for that one. Or pole sitter. Going to make an early pit stop here on lap 41. He does still have one faster per left, so he's not out of the race yet. Ayers still leads over Minch for now. Minch did pit on the last caution for fuel. They might be able to make it a one-stop race compared to riding the Ayers up ahead. These guys still have to go around 33 laps to make it a one-stop race, so it's still a long way to go on these tires. Minch gets really loose off the floor there. Let's go around Ayers to pull away just a little bit, about 10.5 or 2/10. Now, pretty much the gaps I've settled out pretty evenly throughout the field. As Greg Puller actually got around, and Bobby Blowers are at 4th place spot, so Blowers down to 5th, Wygen in 6th. Mayer back on the racetrack behind Casey Wygen. Minch now regrouped, closing the gap just a little bit in here on Ayers up ahead. Ayers now has opened the gap to about 6 tenths, 5.5 tenths now. He's putting some good 1-2 laps there, open the gap back up. Riding Ayers right now looking on cruise control. Has led all 48 laps tonight so far. Minch is really falling back in these last few laps. Now down to 1 second between him and Rodney Ayers. Rodney Ayers continues to pull away from Jimmy Minch in 2nd place position. Has 50 laps down, 100 to go. Have one early caution here in lap 2. It's been green ever since the last around 48 laps or so. Gaps have separated now. We'll see pit stops here probably the next 20-25 laps, give or take. See if anyone can make this on a one-stop strategy. Casey Wygen, he did top off on fuel twice actually, so he's most likely going to be able to make it on a one-stop race. We'll see if he's doing any fuel saving there in the race car right now. Doesn't sound like he's shutting off the engine at all now, but he has been known in the past to do a lot of fuel saving strategies, and him topping off from fuel 2 times during the last caution, I mean, kind of tells me it's going to be pretty close on fuel to make it on a one stop. Rodney Ayers is way ahead of the field right now, almost 2 seconds with him and Jimmy Minch. Really good on his tires, and he's really good lap time wise overall. Got a lap traffic of Tristan Bayer on those fresher tires. You're a lap back here is a top side. Give him a turn 3 and 4. Meantime, we'll do a little crank it up here on lap 57. As I was a little cranky up here at Richmond. Casey Wise and Bobby Blowers kind of picking the pace here in the last few laps. They're about 10th quicker than Rodney Ayers. The pit stop's going to be happening up here shortly. Almost the halfway point of this one. Flowers right on the back bumper of Greg Pillar. Casey Ellis up in third, not too far ahead. Side goes Bobby Blowers. He looked there for a second, not able to do anything yet. But there goes the inside lane of Greg Pillar. Pillar has been really liking that top side here tonight so far. Side by side behind Casey Ellis. In the outside wall hard, off of turn 2. Let's go out Pillar to get a good run off the exit. Put the corner down the back straightaway. Pillar. We're at top 3 right now. Blowers was not able to get around him. Now Wide was at the back bumper. Bobby Blowers. Got a 4-car battle here for this top 3 position. Side by side now, Bobby Blowers and Filler once again. Filler still hangs on that 4th place spot. No one really able to make any moves so far here with these older tires, kind of locked in position. Struggling with this tire wear right now. Flowers gets a bit loose off the exit up in 4. He's been struggling with that all night long so far. He's actually shutting off the engine. Definitely some fuel saving right there for Bobby Blowers. Almost some contact into turn 1 between him and Greg Pillar. Blowers sends it through 1 and 2 though. Up the racetrack a little bit he goes. Pillar's still hanging on in the outside lane. All these 4 drivers under a blanket right now. Not really able to go anywhere. Almost to the halfway point of this one. Pit stop should be happening here shortly. As we go off of turn 2, gotta look to the outside, turn 3 and 4. They get to the outside Pillar. He gets a bit too loose off of turn 4. Pillar might be clear. No, he's not. Flowers now side by side for 4th place. Really ripped the top side now. Up against the fence there off of turn 2. Pillar gets really loose off of turn 2. Flowers got clear with 4th. So here comes Casey Ellis down pit lane. Right around the halfway point of this one. Casey Ellis down pit lane. Will Rodney Ayers do the same thing here on this lap. Yeah, another lap here. He's watching to the inside of Greg Pillar. Still side by side off of turn 2. On the back shoelace. Ours in 3rd now. Can Watson get around Greg Pillar? We saw how difficult it was for Blowers to do so. Will Watson be able to clear off of turn 2? It looks like he will get a slide up right in front of 32. Pillar gets really tight off the exit of turn 2 right there also. Watson moves himself up to 4th, and Rodney Ayers coming down pit lane on lap 77. Also Greg Pillar down pit lane, so rematch will be nicely Flowers down pit lane now. Ayers out of pit lane. Blowers still in the box now. Jimmy Minch down pit lane right now. Flowers, I think, may have been the two-tire strategy there. Only 12.1 seconds in his box. Flowers doing the log lap straight for now. Here comes Wygen down pit lane on lap 81. Only driver to not pit yet. See where everyone cycles out. Ayers will get his lap back as it's going to be Tristan Bear in second. He pitted way earlier than everyone else. He has 39 lap old tires, make it 40 lap old tires now. Flowers takes 2. We'll see how that works out for him. It looks like everyone can make it on a one-stop strategy here. Flowers gets loose off the turn 4 there. Casey Ellis coming around Tristan Bayer there for second. Ellis will clear for that second place spot. Bayer now moves down to third. I mentioned not too far behind Tristan Bayer. Bayer really sends it through 1 and 2. Up the racetrack he goes. Let's go here in 3 and 4. Everything has sold out, so it's going to be Ayers in the lead, followed by Casey Ellis, who was 4.3 seconds back in second. You mentioned a little bit fresher tires than Ellis, right behind him for second. Clears for second now. Just says that his sight's now on Rodney Ayers. About 3.7 seconds ahead now. Jimmy Minch lap time wise, almost 6 tenths quicker than Rodney Ayers up in the race lead. Jimmy Minch has burned up his stuff a little bit too much, but right now he's looking really good here on lap 88. Just varying pass by Bobby Blowers for fourth. Meantime, we're going to take another crank it up here on lap 90 with 60 to go. Casually back here from it up. So Greg Pillar goes to the grass on the front straightaway. Keeps it straight though, so no caution is out. So Pacey Wajin get around Tristan Bayer for a 5th place spot. And now Minch's lap times is kind of slowed down to about even with Rodney Ayers, even though he has about 2 lap first year tires and about 2 laps to be exact. Gap now 2.4, still with 55 to go. Which is slowly gaining on Ayers. Last time by about 1/10 now, so the gap down to 2 seconds here. 52 to go. Can Minch maybe slowly gain his way, get up to Rodney Ayers and get his 2nd win of the season? His other win was at Phoenix about 1 month ago exactly, February 1st. Pacey Wajin now to the back bumper of Bobby Flowers. See what he can do here for 4th. Flowers gets a bit loose off of turn 4. He comes Wajin out to the inside lane. How difficult it is to make a move on the inside here at Richmond tonight. Flowers going to block down to turn 4, not allowing Wajin to get through as Greg Pillar goes down pit lane. Wajin does get to the outside of Bobby Flowers. Flowers got loose off of turn 4. Wajin gets his outside, but Flowers really sends it through 1 and 2. Watch for the crossover move off of turn. Wajin not able to get his inside there. Tristan Bayer also down pit lane. 50 laps to go. Flowers is really driving this race car really hard, trying to keep Wajin behind him. Wajin now to the inside of Flowers. Make the move in 1 and 2. Look like he will. Flowers stays in front for now. Wajin really sends it deep into 3 and 4. So look for the. Ooh, he gives him the right rear off the exit of turn 4. Not quite clear yet. Wajin going to send it 1 and 2. He's going to clear for 4th place, but Flowers with the crossover move. Not going to be enough, so Wajin does clear for 4th. Flowers now looks the inside lane. He's going to really send it through 3 and 4. Another crossover there for Pacey Wajin. Wajin takes it, trying to go to the inside Flowers, and another crossover move for Bobby Flowers in 1 and 2. These guys just kind of switching spots every other corner. One driver finally managed to stay in front for Flowers gives Wajin a big shot into turn 1 and 2. Just slow them both down on the entry. Wajin does now clear down the back straightaway for good, but will Flowers do a slide job here through 3 and 4? Yes, he will. Wajin now crosses him over yet again, but Flowers in the wall there. That will most likely be the end of that one, so Wajin now pulls away. About 3 current gap between him and Bobby Flowers. Blue Flowers almost got to the left ear of Wajin there, but that's going to really nail in the coffin for Bobby Flowers. Be around Pacey Wajin. Roger now pulls away to about 1 second over that 34 machine. Rodney is still in the race here, as Jimmy mentioned. Lap times have pretty much evened out. He closed the gap down to about 2 seconds. Almost got to about under 2 seconds, but just hovering around that 2-second mark the last 10 laps or so. So the tire is pretty much even for now. And maybe have a late race charge here. We got plenty of time, 40 laps to go. Lock can still happen. Lynch still slowly reeling Ayers in. Sometimes he gains a lot of time, sometimes he loses time, so it kind of just evens out after a few laps. They didn't really just have pretty much a perfect 40 laps. Finish this one out. He has a chance at the win here. Bobby Blowers and Pacey Watson going at it again here for that 4th place spot. Blowers again very loose off the exit of the corner. Not able to clear Wajent. Win 4. Wajent's just giving Blowers the bottom there and just letting them have at it. I think that's really burning up Blowers' stuff right now on the inside, just really just overdriving these corners. Gets a bit loose off the exit of the corner once again. Blowers does clear, but crossover move for Pacey Wajent there. Again, Wajent stays out in front for now. Blowers really sends it through 24. Hits the outside wall. And it's the outside wall off before again. And gets overdrove turn 3 and 4. Might have locked up a little bit also on entry. But Jimmy Minch is really catching up to Rodney Ayers here. Gap down to 1.3 seconds now. Ayers struggling a little bit here his past few laps. That kind of expanded now. Now the gap's 1.6 seconds. Kind of just slowly gain on Ayers, and Ayers pulls away for a few laps, and slowly gains on Ayers once again. But it's kind of just a repeat every other, probably around 5 laps or so. They just kind of gain and lose on each other. We'll see what happens in the next 30 laps. Gap's 1.7. See what it is with 20 to go, 10 to go. Steve Minch has a chance to win this one. He has been really good at tire saving so far tonight. still has Rod Ayers. He's led pretty much every lap, other than the ones that was a down pit lane pit cycle. Pace Wagon catching up to Casey Ellis in that third place spot. Casey Ellis. Wagon into turn 3, so he moves himself up to the top 3 spot. Gap has expanded out to 2.1. Looks like Ayers really good here late. 26 laps to go. Finch had a good shot with 50 to go to 50 to 30 to go. He gained a lot of time on Ayers. These last 5-10 laps have really in Ayers' time to shine. He's already put some good lap times in. Pulled the gap down more than 2 seconds. As the closest battle on the racetrack is Bobby Flowers and Casey Ellis. Flowers is about 5 lap fresher tires than Casey Ellis up ahead. Flowers is slowly gaining the 35 machine. Continuing to gain on Casey Ellis for 4th place. Justin Bayer lap car behind them. It's about 23 lap pressure tires. So he should easily be able to blow these guys, blow by these guys. There goes Ellis to the top side. Flowers down low. Here has nowhere really to go. Flowers clears Ellis for 4th, and he can Tristan Berry go by these guys. Flowers clears for 4th place as Ellis moves down to 5th. 15 laps to go for Rodney Ayers. Looking to pick up his first win of the season. Great night for him. He was first in practice, second in qualifying. Led every lap pretty much other than a handful. Had the green flag pit stop cycle. Then gets pretty much goes to around 5 or so laps. He did not lead, give or take. Still 13 laps to go, 5 minutes left in the race. Everyone else pretty much positioned solidified unless we have a late race caution here. Newman in second, Casey Wajent in third, Flowers in fourth, and Sailors round out the top 5 here. Laps to go, 140 laps complete so far. Casey Ellis closing the gap down to Bobby Blowers with 9 laps to go. A half a second between these two drivers. Ellis can do anything here. Bobby Blowers up ahead. Casey Wajent also closing in on Jimmy Minch now. Gap about under 2 seconds between him and Minch. And Wajent has been really quick these last few laps, about half a second quicker than the 94 machine. So Wajent could maybe get himself in the top 2 spot in these last few laps. Ellis is also closing on Blowers, so 2 late battles here, 4 laps to go. Here we go this time by Ellis and Blowers even closer this time, staying with Casey Wajent and Jimmy Minch. Gap under a second between Wajent and Minch now. Actually, Casey Ellis down pit lane. Could not make it on fuel. If Rodney Ayers can Again, fuel is a 1.5 laps to go. Doesn't sound like he's shutting off the engine at all, so it looks like he will be good to go. White flag in the air for Rodney Ayers one more time around here at Richmond. Casey Wise and Virginia Mensch very close to go, about half a second between these two drivers. Off for turn 4, Rodney Ayers going to pick up his first win of the season at Richmond here, as behind him, Wygent will be a little bit short. Andre Mensch puts it in second place here at Richmond here tonight. Rodney Ayers will Sim 213 Simwear.com 150 for tonight. Going around backwards. Almost victory lap here. What a performance it was from Rodney Ayers tonight. Easily led the most laps tonight. Qualified second. Took the lead on lap 1 and never looked back pretty much. As we're going to take a quick break and we'll be speaking to our top 3 drivers after. As we're back here at Richmond, going to speak to our top 3 drivers. Ryan here is going to be our race winner at Richmond. Ryan, you got a copy?
I do.
What a win for you tonight. Pretty much dominated from the get-go, led pretty much every lap except I think around six or so. Talk us through your night and just how good you were on those tires.
Oh yeah, I mean, I've always loved Richmond. Richmond is probably my favorite track. I didn't think I was as fast as I was. Um, I think Bobby and Pacey was struggling. I guess they was fighting a tight race car all night. Um, but when I got out front, to be honest, I was just racing like I was in the back trying to catch people. I wasn't even really pushing it. I was just riding, trying to, bide my time.
I got your first win of the season here at Richmond. Anyone like thank for tonight's win?
Oh yeah, I gotta thank all of my teammates over at PBR. Those are a great group of guys over there. I gotta shout myself out, Airs Designs. I gotta shout you out up in the booth, and uh, you know, gotta thank Jimmy, or not thanking, but congratulate Jimmy on his second place and Pacey on his third place.
A great win here tonight at Richmond, and we will see you next week at Charlotte.
Alrighty, thanks, babe.
Those Ryan here's our race, our 213 Simwear.com 150 winner. We're bringing our second place finisher of War Machine. Great run for him also here. Hello, Jimmy, you got
Later.
a copy?
Hey, I got you.
Round out in second place there. Casey was catching there late at the ends. Talk us through those final few laps and how worried were you, Pacey, on that last lap? Almost got you a back bumper there in 3 and 4.
Uh, I mean, he caught me, but he was gonna have to move me to get past me because I was just gonna hold it. I wasn't gonna just give him a lane or anything. I was gonna hold my line right where I was the whole time.
Yeah, you were really quick also all night long. You pretty much in second for most of this race. Is there anything differently strategy wise, maybe pit earlier, pit later that you could have maybe done to maybe catch up to Ronnie up ahead?
Honestly, no. There's nothing I could do. Um, I try. I mean, coming into practice and everything, I had no hopes. I had very low hopes because I was slow, inconsistent, everything. And then we got into the race, and I was like, I didn't even qualify because I didn't think I was going to be able to hold it up there with everybody. And then after that first caution, I just kind of settled in and rode my race. But no matter what I could do, I could not gain time on Rodney. I don't know what he was doing, but I just couldn't get there.
Yeah, still a great result in second place here at Richmond. Anyone, yeah, thank for tonight's good run.
Um, Obviously, I gotta thank you guys for putting on the show. Uh, there wouldn't be a show without you guys around. I gotta thank my wife. She's the one that takes care of the kid late at night when I gotta jump on here, because otherwise I probably wouldn't be able to race in the first place. Um, and yeah, I gotta thank Bolt for putting the league on itself.
Yep, congrats on your second place here tonight, Richmond, and we'll see you next week at Charlotte.
Thank you.
We're bringing our third place driver of Pacey Wagen here. Almost got up to second there in the last few laps, but was not able to. Hello, Pacey, got a copy?
Yeah, I got you.
So, after that first caution there, you topped off on fuel, and was that just a strategy call, just knowing how close it was on fuel, around 75 or so laps, the full tank of fuel there?
Judging off practice and qualifying and just overall speed that I was lacking tonight, I figured probably the only chance I really had at contending for top three was to pit, top up on fuel, and just go longer, just straight up go longer than anybody. That way I could have the fresher tires. I know it's kind of my thing to go long and all these fuel strategies. Tonight it was genuinely just lack of speed. Like I had nothing. Um, but no, it was entirely planned, and I just that was the only shot I had at it. So I had to throw the kitchen sink at her.
Well, yeah, I mean, it worked out pretty well. Almost got up to second there in the last few laps. Talk us through that one. catching up to Jimmy up ahead really quickly there, the last 5 laps.
I mean, for whatever reason, the way my setup was working tonight, it was really, really good after around 35, 30 laps into the run. But at that point, everybody was just so far gone. I couldn't really do much. Um, and that last run, I just happened to have the clean track in front of me, so I was able to really hit my marks. And I think that's what it just come down to was me having, I think it was only like 3 or 4 lap fresher tires than Jimmy. Other than that, I really don't think anybody could have, or I don't think I could have caught or passed him. I think I was just better at hitting my marks.
Still come up with a good result here in 3rd place here tonight. And you would like to one you would like to thank for your run?
Yeah, I got to shout out you guys for broadcasting. Massive shout out to Rodney for the win. Proud of him. Um, big shout out to PBR Racing. Uh, they've got my back. I've got their back. So um, shout out to Rodney again just for putting this all on each and every week, and Jimmy in the 2nd place tonight.
Congrats on your 3rd place here tonight at Richmond at Charlotte.
All right, thank you.
This Pacey Wide line himself up in 3rd place. Get a quick look at our final results here tonight. Sim13 simrace.com 50. Ronnie here is the race winner, first race of the season for him. We mentioned in 2nd, Pacey Wide in 3rd, Fire Lowers in 4th, Tristan Bayer 5th, KCL is 6th, Greg Pillar rounding out in 7th. Like I mentioned, next week they go to Charlotte for second to last race of the chase. Getting down to the final few races for the chase format. 7 races in the chase. Regular season almost over. Bolt GNS series. We will see you next time at next week. Charlotte, North Carolina.